Send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, hey, how's it going, everybody? I have got something very special for you today. I have been waiting on this for a few months. It is the Transformers crossover with the Kansas City Chiefs, and they've got a couple other teams that are affiliated that are doing this thing. I know I saw Dallas Cowboys one, and probably Pittsburgh, I think, but the one I wanted was the Kansas City Chiefs. It is the KC-59, which is kind of a little bit of a fib. It should be KC-63, because in 59 to 63, they were the Dallas Texans, yeah. When Lamar Hunt first founded the Chiefs, they were in Dallas, Texas. There we go. There is the front. There is the back. There is the side. Oh, he's got kind of, I didn't know you could take his helmet off. He's got kind of a cool little face. Kind of has for people that are Chiefs fans, kind of has sort of a Len Dawson looking face. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe a little bit of old Len Dawson throwback. All right, let us open this up. And I'm going to kind of try and not tear the box up as much as possible. Because it's kind of a cool box. And I may want to put him back in the box and have him up on the shelf just as such. But we'll see. Let's see how much damage we can not do taking him out of the box. There we go. That opens up like that right there. And all right, the inside panel is taped on, so let's cut these little inside panel bits. Because like I said, I don't really want to tear it all up. Just getting out of the box. Kind of want to keep the box on this one. Okay, come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now you can do it. Just give it up. And there we go. There we go. Let's pull him out of the little blister pack here. Oh, finally. And there's the rest of our box. We'll throw that off to one side. A little gentle yeet. And there is his little information packet. There we go. KC-59 Transformers. Let's see. Now, mind you, I haven't even seen this. This is the first time I've opened this. There we go. Oh, I was going to say, that doesn't look that bad until I came to this side of it. But I think most of that's just showing how to put that little chin strap down on him back there. All right. Well, let's look at the figure himself. Let's check him out, shall we? That's what we're here for. There we go. And there is KC-59 out of the package. Let's snip him. He needs to be snipped. All right. There. You can hear these things just falling all over the desk. We got one hidden in here. All right, is that it? There we go. There's the rest of that little mouth guard thing. And there is his little football. That's very cool. All right, we'll put that over there. And let's check him out. All right, he's got his arms up. He's ready to go. All right. Oh, man. Okay, well, first and foremost, he has all the normal articulation of a Transformer. Oh, we're on a ball peg there on the feet. Legs move in and out, and check that out. That is the coolest, where it's got like the white pants with the stripe down it. That is awesome. And let me see, arms do everything you want to do. And you don't have articulated wrists, but you know, that's all right. There we go. And there we go. Let's look at that head rope. Oh, and that. There we go. We got one little rubber band left back here. Let's move that off to the side. There is his. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on now. There is a little Chiefs helmet. Check that out. That is super cool. All right, and look at that little head sculpt real quick. That is cool. Going on down there. Got the arms and legs and the Chiefs white, orange, and red. The back really isn't that bad. You figured he'd be kind of a kibble monster because that's basically, he's a little shell former because he turns into the helmet, you know what I'm saying? But no, he is very cool. Let's put his little helmet back on him so I don't lose it. And that fits on there, you know, pretty good. There we go. And his little football, I see we've got a peg on the inside of his hand. So we can do that like that. So, you know, anything you want to do. Give you an Optimus go long. That may be exactly. I tell you what, let's lower down a little bit so we can get a really, really good look at this guy here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, this guy is phenomenal. How cool is that? And does he stand up? Of course he stands up. He's got some big, huge heel spurs back here, so yeah, he'll stand up for you. Let's clear these little things out of the way. There you go. Now, does this do anything in his alt mode? Does it turn into any kind of a weapon or anything? No. Nope, you really wouldn't think that the NFL's going to have, you know, weapons and stuff. But it would be nice if this, although he's got a... Oh, there you go. Well, you can do that. There you go. That'll fit on his back right there. And he can run around, throw the football. There we go. And I tell you what, I love the Chiefs. I've been a Chiefs fan since birth, pretty much. There we go. All right. And of course, he's an Autobot. You know, I better see that Steelers. That one better be a Decepticon. All right. Well, I tell you what. Do you want to try and put him in his little football helmet mode? Sure. Why not? I have no idea of what we're doing or how we're doing it, but we'll try. Well, obviously, our hands are going to be folded in. Folding our hands, and I wonder if our helmet comes off. Let's look at the instructions here real quick. See if it tells us to take off the helmet. There you go. Yep, helmet comes on, helmet comes off. And, you know, I think, although it doesn't really show us taking the helmet off for transformation, so we'll leave it on there. Sure, why not? Until we can't anymore. Okay, that pulls out. And that kind of feels like it accordions back a little bit. That's obviously as far as that's going to go, is right. Unless his head goes, yep, there we go. His head goes tucked up underneath there, and it actually fits in there. Oh, sorry. Fits in there quite well. All right, let's see what we're doing here. We want the Chiefs thing to go like that, I'm sure. So that probably goes there. That probably goes there. This all looks like it's a coil. We'll take that off for right now. This has some kind of crazy accordion thing happening. But let's try. Let's make sure. Nope. It's kind of what I was thinking. That you just sort of put these up in here. Okay, there. Oh. And I imagine that probably, does that spin around or do anything? Looks like it should. Looks like it's on a little peg in there. There we go. Let us. Oh, okay. Okay. I really don't want to force this, but oh, there we go. There we go. We got that much done. And I imagine, let's go ahead and collapse that heel spur. Collapse that heel spur. That comes out very nicely there. And I bet you, I wonder, well, that's the back of the helmet there. Okay, so that would go in like this. And then as such, there's the bottom of the helmet right there. We're getting there. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're just kind of squeezing them together. We're squeezing as we go. We'll see what we end up with here in just a minute. I think we're past all this up here. We're back into the back right here. Oh. Oh, yeah, this does show you flipping his feet all the way around. But I don't think I don't know. Doesn't really look like you should. There we go, because that's what we're going for. Something like that. And, oh, we're kind of starting to get there, aren't we? We need to figure out this part here. In particular, now that we got that all the way back, we can fold that up. There we go. Fold that in. And I bet this comes. Okay. So this here, this pulls out. Okay. And it'll be the same transformation for all these guys. This pulls out, and this goes back in. So there we go. So let's get this back around here. And all I'm doing is basically just squishing him. That goes around very... No, let's pull it out. Maybe we can move it easier when we pull it out. Around like that. Push that in. There we go. We're getting there. Check that out. All right, now this inside here. Let us see. We need these to come back further. Finish out the back side of the helmet. There we go. Got that. Okay. Looks like we got some tabs that meet up right there. And they do. Put that there. Put that there. I just have a feeling that maybe these feet were supposed to go the other way. Ah, there we go. There we go. And then get that put back in there. Get that put back in there. Put that back there. All right, all right. There we go. That's pretty smart. Now let's see if we can do that on the other side. And we just fold, basically we're just folding his legs up and folding him in on himself. And we want that to be there. And this, well, we push that in, and all that goes in very smartly. And let's start working on getting this rock back here. And these are on little sliding, I don't know if you can see in there, little sliding rockers on the inside. And we're sliding it up and in. Simply. Oh, we forgot to do all this origami back here. Okay, on the back, you got to pull that out. Come out. Oh, that goes in there very tight. Okay, you got to pull that little bit out. So these two pieces will kind of start jiving together. Fold that. Now that we got that out of the way, the leg folds up inside there. There we go. That's what our problem was. Just didn't have the leg folded up enough. And put that there. All right. Remember, we got our little tabs right there and right there. All right. Just trying to get these in. There we go. And the back of the helmet's got more tabs. Okay, two big tabs right here. Let's put these two together. Really start getting this business squoze. There we go. Get that in, get that in. Just trying to get this over here. You go to your home. There we go. It's just trying to get all this up and into place while working around that white thing. It's kind of annoying, but it is doable. I did it on the other side. Okay. Come on now. There we go, there we go. There. All right, now we got to get this one little bit right here to cooperate with us. There we go. Squeeze all that into place. Nice. And we're supposed to take the football, and it goes right up in here. Right there. Holds it in the little mouth guard position. And this, supposedly... You got little holes there and there. You got little tabs there and there. Tab. Put that in there. Tab. And you go right there. You go right there. There and there. Uh-oh, somebody's giving us guff over here. Came a little undone. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got one little bit undone. Oh, come on. And simply there we go. You go to your home, and we have our very cool little Chiefs football helmet all done, and that is phenomenal. Look at that. There you go. And that can be squished up a little bit more on the inside. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, if you get the Kansas City Chiefs or the Dallas Cowboys or Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm sure they're going to be making a ton of these because each one's going to make them some money. This is what you get, and these things are awesome. They're heavy built, the just typical Hasbro build so far as plastics and quality, and yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to get one of these. Plus, they're $25 on Amazon. Haha! There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, if you get the Kansas City Chiefs football helmet from Amazon, which is this guy, that's what he looks like, and he is very awesome, and he's going to look great upon my shelf, no matter how I put him up there. I'm going to keep these, keep an eye on these, because if another one comes up for sale, I want to have one standing, just like the picture here, you know. Have one standing right there. And ladies and gentlemen, if you happen to notice all these blokies back there behind us, I got... You want to free float with you here. There you go. We're going to free float. I got all these guys done. I got them all put together. That's Wave 8 and a few of the Galaxy versions. The last one we have is Scourge over here. We're going to put him together tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, please join me for that. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we're putting him together. And I think that's about it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whatever you have going on, I hope it is the very best. And I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye, y'all. Red Kingdom.